morning everyone, welcome to the next part of this series from Lost Ocean, Johanna Basford's book from quite a while ago actually. But anyway, we will learn all sorts about colouring different types of fish. So we have another sort of triangular shaped fish to do today, this one here. So we did this one yesterday with the turquoisey type colours. And Staedtler Design Journey I'm using. So we have this one today. Now I had a little spotty fish, it's very cute. We're going to need quite sharp pencils, and I have decided, I've just had a quick count of my pencils, that each fish is going to be in a different colour type. So we're not going to mix pink and purple, brown and red, yellow and green. We're just going to keep them within a little set colour. I think that I personally prefer that, so I hope that's going to work for you. Now this fish I'm going to use some pinks. Now we have a selection of 3 pinks which I think will work nicely together. So this is the 61, the 21 and the 20. Okay, I'll tell you more about which ones I'm using as I go. I'm going to sharpen the 61, which is the red, violet or dark mauve, depending on where you look it up. Yes, confusing, isn't it? Now, I'm going to do the circles with this one and the tail. I'm going to do the tail like yesterday. If you didn't tune in yesterday, don't worry. You can easily catch up and I will remind you. So I'm going to do a base colour fairly evenly of pink. And then show you what to do next. I had such a funny message from my son just now. He said he was typing to someone in Discord, which is like a messenger system if you don't know. So just where you you can do videos and things, but he was just typing a message and he just typed something and he said he put, "Oh no, have fun lol." And then he said, "Mother, you are infecting my mind. I don't speak like that. That's how you speak." It was funny. Anyways, let's do these teeny dots. It's quite difficult to stay in the lines. To be honest, I'm not too worried. It's just fun having a go. Now I'm going to ignore the fact that we've got a circle inside a circle because it's too hard for me. That's the truth. I can't see. I can't stay in the line. So I'm just going to go right over the whole thing. If you want to do it differently to that, go ahead. You know, obviously it's your page, do how you wish, but I just can't do it. I'm not in the mood today for one thing, but also I don't think it would look very nice because it's so small. I think it would just look scruffy. Oh, it's a very noisy train. There are extra trains running today. There's a horse race meet in a town just along the railway line, and there's extra trains coming down from London so that people can hop on and go. I wonder if there's extra ones this evening coming back. Don't know, but might help my son to get home earlier if there's an extra train. I don't know. Anyway, I'll have a look later for him. Right, now we have our number 20. I think it's called magenta. Yeah. And we're going to do some slightly darker bits. So on this tail here, I like to make it a little bit darker here and less layers to the middle. Just do it nice and gently. Just enjoy the art of just gently adding colour like that. And then this one, and make it a bit lighter in the middle. If yours doesn't look exactly like mine, don't worry. Yours may end up looking even better as a result of you just doing your own thing. To remember, we've all got a different taste in colour and art and things, so you know, if you don't like what I've done, do it your own way. I don't mind. I won't even know, and even if you do tell me, I'll be happy. There we go. Now we've got the main body part to do. Well, that sounds a bit weird, body part. No, the main body to do. Let's just say it that way. Oh, I have to keep not looking at the eels on the page opposite. Here's number 21. And that is called the light rose. And we're going to just put a light layer all over apart from the eye. yeah, the eels are a bit scary. They look too much like snakes. But I've got to get, I'm going to challenge myself to do a snake picture, maybe today, actually. Although I don't want it to give me nightmares. It wasn't really a nightmare last night. It was a very odd dream. I'll tell you it. I was at my house and my brother-in-law was there with me, just me and him. And then I'm going to darken from here. So I'm going to start layering up in this corner, lots of layers, and taking that darker colour all the way along the edge and then sort of tapering it off a little bit towards the middle. And we're cooking a meal, and my husband's cousin arrived. They're good friends, actually, those two. And he was cooking, and he was really thirsty and wanted some squash, and I didn't have any. So I said, oh, my neighbour's probably got some. So I went across to my neighbour's house, sort of across the square, and her grandkids were there. But as I got towards the house, as does in dreams, it sort of disappeared, and I was in a yard in front of a huge wall which was sort of light sandstony colour. And this is from someone who can't visualise. This is my dream. And there were gates in it, and one was open, like an open gateway. So I went through the open gateway, and there were loads of big steps which I went down, and they were sandstone as well, and they had the word Liberty on, like Liberties of London, the big shop. Then some of them, as you step down, you're in a little bit of water, like a puddle, not deep water. And then I appeared in streets, like how I would imagine Arabian, old, like in Aladdin, streets with sandstone buildings, really narrow, dusty, sandy roads, that sort of thing. I was walking along there, rushing around, thinking, I've got to find this house. And then suddenly the guys that were in my dream earlier appeared, and they were with me, and we were rushing around trying to get out, and we were lost. And then I woke up. So there we go. It was a bit of a stressy dream, to be honest. I woke up a bit anxious, and I was like, oh, I'm okay. I'm in bed, and it's 15 minutes before the alarm has to go off. I can just take some time to relax. This is Jelly Roll Dem. We're going to put a line, just like this one, on here. Now, if you're using a set of pencils that aren't these, particularly if you're using car saws, the pinks or Prismas, the pinks might bleed into the white pen. So you might end up getting a sort of neon pink stripe. That doesn't look very good. It's not gone down very well. I'm going to scribble it, wait for it to dry a bit, and try again. Yes, so you may not want to do this if you're using, or you might want to test it. So test your pencils on a scrap piece of paper. What I do normally is, I'll just show you. This is my swatch chart, which I'm using to tell you the names. I normally put a little white dot in every swatch and with my white pen, and then I will know whether it bleeds into the white or not. And then I might avoid using a pencil that I know bleeds if I want to use white pen on top of it. But I know that none of these do, so I haven't bothered doing it on this swatch chart. I'm just trying to fill this in where it's a bit thin. There we go. If you dot it, it doesn't rub off the paint that you've done already if it's still a bit tacky. But I'm going to leave it there before I spoil it. So there is our next fish. Now, it hasn't taken very long, but the point of these videos for this this series is that I'm not going to do them very long. They're just going to be little short ones. I've got a few things coming up, so I want to make a few shorter ones, but the afternoon ones might be a bit longer, or I've been doing a few longer afternoon ones for you, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got a few to do. So these are, you know, just a little taster. So there we go, there's our fish. So thank you for watching today. I hope it's been okay. I hope you have a really super day. As I say, there'll be another video later. It's probably a planner one, actually. Probably. Anyway, have a super day. I love how my mind just wanders off and I go silent. It must be so entertaining. Have a really super day. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow for our next fish. And I've got no idea what colour it's going to be, but we will find out. So yes, have a super day and happy colouring.